Alrighty, Jay Blair. Let's drop some people the sauce on the hard truth of finding success at a very young age.
All right, bet. All right, bet.
You have recently quit your job for $1,000. You've been like chasing success stuff. For, like, how long would you say? Like, seriously?
All right, bet. So I'd say that like I actually tried to actually like make something of myself at around 17 years old. I tried the drop shipping and I tried like TikTok and I was messing around with all these and I wasn't really seeing anything. And then it was around I think like February 2nd or something. I think it was like the first day that I heard about and started day trading, and I bought my first Top Step account. I was like talking to this one guy who like was trading, and he was like, "Yeah, bro, I make like 3K a week off of this." And I was like, "Bro, how can you make 3K a week off of like just up and down red and green candles?" I was like, "Bro, this is like a video game, and I know I could like do this."
Yeah. I mean, but like, so you like jumped off the cliff though, about like almost like heading into like
Oh, yeah.
2.5 months, and
So yeah, I quit my job around like 2 months ago. Went all in. I found this crazy trading strategy the day after I quit my job, and since then, like it has just been up and up and up and up. And I feel like I've genuinely like sped ran the past 2 months, like, and I feel like I've like and not even like to brag. I feel like I've done more in 2 months than people do in like 6 months to like a year. Like I feel like I've just like spammed the L's, bro. Spam the L's. I'm like losing so much money. I'm like gaining so much money, the most money I've ever had, and I'm like losing it all to like learn. It's just like crazy. But finding success at a young age is like,
what would you
the
say like the
most-
most challenging thing so far?
bro, like the mentality is like crazy. Like you really gotta like kill your old self. I'm not gonna lie, like you for real gotta like literally kill your old self and all these bad habits, all the habits you used to do, all the friends you used to talk to, all the things you used to eat, man, like where you used to live, like everything, bro. You gotta literally start a new life.
Literally, bro.
Yeah.
I remember like I told you that in the very beginning. Like right when you quit your job, I was like, no, bro, you got to like throw it all out though. Like you, it's like when someone is trying to stop eating like cookies, and they like still keep cookies in their house though. Like, oh well, it's not an addiction.
It's like
oh,
no,
like
it's like cigarettes, bro. It's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm gonna quit cigarettes, but I'm not gonna buy any. Like I'll just
Yeah.
like smoke the homies.
Exactly. It's like no, 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 no. You have to like throw it completely
You gotta,
all
like,
out.
Stop that completely. You know what I mean?
No, you have to literally throw it all out. So like what I would do is I would analyze everything that is a bad vice. Jay Blair and I, we like to use just energy for an example because we both understand that energy is everything. Everything has a positive energy or a negative level of energy. And a good book to read on this is Levels of Energy. But I would go and I'd analyze your entire day and break down everything from the second that you wake up to the second that you go to bed and go over, is this positive or is this negative? So what's the first thing that you do when you get out of bed? Do you go and you automatically hop on your phone? That's a low negative energy right when you start your day. That's just going to lower your energy. Or do you wake up, you don't go on your phone, you get some sun, go take a shower, get yourself set up for the day, and then you have your first meal. Is that meal, is it freaking, I don't know, it's a bad, unhealthy breakfast. I don't know. Or is it eggs? You know, you got your nutrients, your nutrition, or is it just like some processed donuts and Starbucks coffee that's horrible for you? And then you like go about your day, and then you go into lunch. Then you talk like the music. After like that, like once you're done eating breakfast, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna listen to a podcast about self development? Or are you going to listen to music that's very, very secular? And music can really destroy people more than they understand. And I think that's one thing with Jay Blair. These are just examples. But Jay Blair and I, bro, we are like, I'm not trying to brag, but we literally at the top levels of energy because anything beneath us that could potentially bring us down, we either remove it from our life very, 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 very quickly, or we're able to just completely cut it off. Like completely cut it off. Like you could even talk about what we do on our day and how it just affects our energy. Like it's just it's crazy.
It's crazy. Every day we wake up, we hit our trade. We go back to sleep for a little bit because it's like 3:30 when we trade, and we wake up at like probably like 7 in the morning, and we instantly like go to the gym. We get a good breakfast in where it's like just literally like usually just beef and eggs, and it's just straight protein. It's like a good meal, and we instantly go and get into a beach and like think about. And we're not on our phones during this either. Think about how important that, like, bro, we could break down the day even further. We listen to sermons, we're praying, we're going crazy.
For real.
Think about how much further us doing that every single day is compared to the average 18 and 19-year-old at college, and they're doom scrolling still, and they're hitting two-mans, and they're going to parties, and they're drinking, and they're smoking. We are, like, I'm not even trying to brag, we are way more elevating ourselves that way, and like we're mature, like I'd say we're way more mature that way, and like, you attract what you like give out.
No, exact. That's a great way to put it, and I think it's like Jay Blair and I doing this. It makes us like so mature. Talk about it.
No, you talk. Finish yours.
But it's like it makes us so mature where it's like it's almost just like we have more articulate and meaningful like talks with like anyone above the age of 30 than we do with anyone above the age of 22. It's like we just speed up our years on life, and then like you even run into like a lot of people that are like 35, 40 just doing the same stuff and never being able to get out of that box. But that is the best way to get out of that box, is just analyzing your life, positive and negative. Because I guarantee you, for every negative, there is a positive thing that you could replace it with. You know, if you're doom scrolling, go on a walk, bro. Walks are amazing. I love walks, bro. I mean, especially when you live in a beautiful place like Hawaii.
And then I was like, oh, wow, books. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Talk about your topic, G.
Attraction and detachment, okay? Really hit me. Okay, so this is something I've seen like my whole life. Generally, I could throw out a million examples of this, but the one I'll use is I was stuck in my hometown with a bunch of friends that were like not on their time, like not on my timing, and it was just really hard mentally because I feel like I'm in that place where I should be getting off of that stage in life. Like I just graduated high school, we're in summer, still drinking, still partying, still hanging out with the girls, doing all of that, and I knew like, yo, like I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be doing this. I'm a Christian, like I'm not supposed to be doing any of this. I'm not fulfilled at all, and I know I'm called to be higher. So I started to stop going to these parties. I started to tell my homies no, and they're like, what do you mean you don't want to go to the party with us? Like, bro, you guys gotta say no, especially if you know that you're not supposed to be doing it. And then you start saying no more and more. Start saying no more and more, and then you start, like, what I would do is I was just attracting higher. I was like, bro, I know there's somebody bigger than me, somebody higher in energy than me that I need to be getting in contact with. And that happened to be Brock, crazy enough, where I was just, like, watching his TikToks, and I was, like, commenting and stuff, and then all of a sudden we're working together, and all of a sudden we're living together, and now we're in Hawaii together. Now we just trade, and it's just crazy. But the second part was the detachment part. Nothing you get in life, you will get from chasing it. Everything that you, like, you really think about this as the viewer. What great, important things have you gotten from chasing it as hard as you could? Like, nothing. I can't think of anything for me. Everything I've ever, like, really wanted and truly got, I attracted it. I mean, what do you think, Brock?
I mean,
do you have any examples of that?
Bro, just recently, dude. Like, you know who I was before everything happened. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I need a freaking like 15K. I need this money. I need. I need the M4. I need the M4. I need the M4. And then it's like, bro, like, God was like giving me every sign to not get the M4. It's like, I remember when I specifically realized, oh, I have enough money to get a C8 or an M4. And then this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened. And like, now I'm in a way better position. Going back to the example that I'm getting, but like, before we left, it's like I was just trying to get the X amount a month, the X amount a month, the X amount a month. And I'm just like, man, you know, I'm just going to completely detach from the idea of money. And now this month is probably going to be my biggest month financially. And next month is probably going to be freaking insane. But that's because I just completely detached from it. I walked away and I reset my entire income. So me stepping away from it, it's like, okay, now God gave me like exactly the position that he wanted to be, and he said, no, like, don't worry, like, I'm gonna bless you in this way. And it's just like, oh my gosh, like, we are literally running it up. Trading is going insane, bro. 77% win rate this week, only 3 losses this month. This month, only 3 losses this entire month so far. We have been blessed with the literal IRL money glitch, where it's like, it's so funny because nobody even believes it, and they like, oh, these dudes are selling a course. Like, I'm telling you, we're not getting our money from selling a course, bro. You know?
Hey, I want to touch on that too, bro.
Yeah.
Just like,
touch on that.
bro, when you are young and people see you like having success, or you see the confidence that we have, because I'm very confident in my strategy. I know my strategy works. I'm not phased by all these people. Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like, bro, do not put me in that box. You know, I'm not a part of that box. You can't control me. And I think a lot of people see that with me and Brock, and they're like, yo, how are these guys, like, so confident? I don't know. Like, I feel like people definitely just can't believe it. It's almost like Brez and, like, the rental. Like, we're also just so young.
Yeah. We literally look like we're, like, very young, you know? Like, when we are. And the fact is that we are, so it's like nobody just even believes us. So, like, what? Like, we keep running into people in Hawaii, or we ran into one person today we were talking to. And, like, when he was, like, when we told him our age, he was like, yeah, like, he was like,
He's like,
what?
wow. Like,
Yeah, like,
wow.
and it's just like anyone you talk to, like, oh yeah, I'm moving across the country to Hawaii. Oh yeah, I'll be up in a high rise here very shortly at a penthouse. You know, like nobody even believes it until like they see it happen, and I get it, you know. But even when they see it happen, they're just like, what?
Yeah.
It's so funny, but
And for you, Brock, like, you've been out, and I feel like you've, like, been out of the game. You've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
I feel like, bro, 4 months ago, I was in a high school classroom. You know what I mean? Like, or like probably like 5 months, but like 3 months ago, I was in my hometown working a job still. Like, nothing was on that, and it's like, bro, literally so insane how everything can happen so quick. You got like, it just all happened so quick, bro.
All right, I know we're really talking about our story, but I just want to drop it off with a banger. And I wanted to say, bro, learn at talking. Like, we run into a lot of 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old people that just aren't good at talking. And I think that's why we have so much, like, it also makes it unbelievable because we're just so good at talking. We're so good at communicating, talking to people, you know? And get out there and put yourself out there in a position where you literally cannot fail. Where you're forced to succeed, and I'm telling you, you will be forced to elevate to the person that has that money, that dream life, that dream girl, whatever it is that you were chasing in your life. That's some quick sauce. Drop with some sauce.
Bro,
right there.
super sauce right there, bro. Brock's sauce is going crazy. Just, bro, bet on yourself, bro. Nobody knows you like you know you. You can genuinely do anything. Like, if you have something in your mind that you want to go and do, dude, nobody has that same vision or dream that you do. So they can't tell you, oh, you can or you can't do this. You can genuinely do anything, I believe, in life. You just got to take the right actions, force opportunities to happen, be confident. I mean, I almost want to say fake it until you make it, but it's almost like you got to, like elevate yourself to the higher person before you are that person. You got to, like, elevate yourself up. And, bro, yeah, that's it. Yes, sir. W vlog, guys. Yes, sir.
Let's go.